Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to the homestead. Looking very autumnal at last. The leaves are off the tree, or falling off. Very pretty colours. Here's another update of what's been going on in the last couple of weeks, actually. As things slow down here, obviously there's not as much to do every week, so I'll probably do an update every couple of weeks. Yeah, here we go. So our delivery of hay and straw has turned up. I think we're going to have them here somewhere, and then we can roll them where we need them. This was a potato bed this year, and I've just planted a load of rye, rudzi, in Latvian. So hopefully we'll get some rye germinating. That will overwinter okay under the snow, and next year can make some rye bread. Hopefully, many people here plant it as a cover crop, but obviously I'll let it go into seed. That's what I want to make the bread. Doing some extra work on the chicken house. Just put the wire mesh around, and I'll put wire mesh around the outside, around the perimeter, to stop anything digging under. We found a supply of chickens, so hopefully, and we can get those whenever we want really, but it's quite a journey to go and get them. So work continues, and very soon I hope we'll have chickens. Just out in the greenhouse, doing some tidying up. Gita's done most of the work, but it's interesting to see what's left actually.
Peppers look very nice.
These were in the ground. I'll have to go back through previous videos, but they were in the ground before last winter. They've gone all the way through last winter, all through this summer. I thought they were broccoli, pepper sprout and broccoli, but to me they look more like savoy cabbage. So we'll see. Down this side we've got some self-seeded lamb's leaf.
From spring.
Yeah, from spring. So we let it go to seed, collected a load of seed, but obviously a load of it was only here, but it's probably been raked down, I expect. And there's some self-seeded spinach. We planted some cabbages here. They're supposed to be express, but I think the voles have got underneath and it's hindered that. But this is lovely sweet leaf. This will go all the way through winter. Even we've had this even down to minus 30 or whatever it is in here. What else was there? So they grow nice big leaves like this eventually. So there'll be plenty of that.
These are self-seeded or you planted them?
I don't know if that's is that basil? Maybe just a weed. Peppers have done well. There's just the green ones left now. And then we'll take the drip feed out as well, and then we'll be ready for winter. There's still some mangolds, rainbow chard. So still some use from the greenhouse. Just come to pick the Sidonia flowering quince, Japanese flowering quince. Looks like we'll get a good harvest this year, better than last year anyway. Quite a few on the ground. Yeah. And I made a video last year of how to process these. I'll put a link up in the description up the top here. Just down at the runner bean, Greek bean patch. Pukapupus in Latvia. I don't know if you know, but they're actually perennials. So you can dig the roots up, the root balls, and store them, a bit like dahlias, I think that's the same. Certainly here in Latvia, obviously because the ground freezes and it's so cold, we would have to dig them up. Maybe if you were in a warmer climate, you wouldn't have to dig them up. But anyway, I've dug some up to give it a go. So we've got some Greek beans there and some runner beans there. We've got, there's maybe still some on there, but we've got plenty of seeds from this year anyway. But I thought that would be an interesting experiment and see if they grow back next year. So this is today's task. We've got a second day of sunshine, which is nice, with a lot of rain overnight. Anyway, this is the strawberry bed, the terraced strawberry bed. If you remember, a couple of years ago we terraced this with some birch tree retaining wall, all very natural. So there are one bed of strawberries there, there's another bed of strawberries there too, there are 2 beds of strawberries and some free space. There's other bits and pieces. 2 years ago a load of calendula grew here, and that's why there's still a few that have popped up because they're naturally seeded. So we need to yank those out, clear away any weeds. There aren't many, there's a few, because there was wood chips and mulch, bark mulch down, so weeds didn't get a lot of chance to get established, apart from this dreadful red stuff which has been left to go out of control. It was a plant. Clear out anything that was along here, so sweet peas, yeah, I don't know what else is there really. And then I think what we're going to do is take the runners off these and then establish a 3rd bed of strawberries to run down here to take all this space up, so I don't have one big. And then what we can do year by year, we can then take the runners from here and then obviously put them back into the first row, so we can rotate the strawberries every 3 years. That's the plan anyway, but a nice autumnal tidy up. Okay, we're all done. Everything tidied out, runners taken out, all the best ones have been replanted along here in 2 rows, so 2 extra rows of strawberries, which will be nice next year. And we've got a load of other runners left over which we can do something with. And the whole bed looks a bit tidy, well, a lot tidier, and we've put some ash on as well. So yeah, job done. Just doing a bit more prep for the chickens and putting the deep mulch down. We've got some straw over the wood chipper, which you'll know from a previous video when I did some hemp. I modified, well, I took the shoot off, and if you remember, it went everywhere. So I've now put a cowling over it, so it just, rather than let it come up, just lets it come over like this. And we've been chopping straw to make it a bit more finer. There's a nice mulch for the chickens. And then what I've done, we've got plenty ready. I've just been doing a load for winter so that we can keep it in the barn, and we'll top up the deep mulch system when we need it, so we don't have to run the wood chipper during the winter, you know, when there's snow and ice on the ground. Well, there we are, it's the end of another couple of weeks. More autumnal views, looks like could be some rain. Hope you had a good couple of weeks, and see you in another video.